The 1980s in DC, there was a huge influx of immigrants from Central America. And unfortunately, in May of 1991, there were tensions between the police force and a local Salvadoran immigrant that culminated in a police officer shooting the Salvadoran immigrant. And in response to that, the community rioted.
Last night's violence started around 7:30 when police attempted to arrest 3 men for drinking in public. Police say one of the men resisted arrest, pulled away from an officer, and lunged at her with a knife. The officer fired her gun, hitting the man in the chest.
One of the things that came out of this was this Latino task force. And one of the things that they were realizing is sort of what led to this culmination, what led to this relationship. And there was a very clear realization that local government and organizations had been failing the Latino community in providing them resources for financial empowerment. So one of the recommendations that came out of the Latino task force was to create an organization that focused on the financial well-being of the immigrant community, and thus came the creation of the Latino Economic Development Center.
I think LEDC is very important in this community, especially for the reason that LEDC was created, to help serve the community, seeing that there was a need for this type of organization in this area.
When we talk about our mission and goals and values, it's not just about helping our entrepreneurs open their businesses, but oftentimes they are the ones that then refer additional clients, or they find ways to collaborate with other clients.
Somos una influencia muy grande en la comunidad, porque nosotros no solamente estamos trabajando con la comunidad para ayudarles a aplicar a los programas, pero también para enseñarles cómo manejar los ingresos.
LEDC is special. I think what makes it the most special is its people and the passion and the dedication and the staff.
I think some of the things that I'm most proud of are actually the accomplishments of people that I see joined us as a loan officer and then they're promoted to manager or director level. I am very proud of the journey that so many people, including myself, have taken at LEDC, professionally speaking. And so I think that's very something that I'm very much proud of.
I think a lot of the people that work for our organization are immigrants or are Latinos or first generation. And that means that they know the circumstances that a lot of the people that we're serving, how they understand the clients that we're trying to, serve.
The LEDC has been an angel for us in our business. We appreciate you guys for opening your doors and sharing the wealth of knowledge with the community.
Peruvian Brothers empezó hace ya más de 10 años como un food truck y queremos que la gente conozca un poquito más de Perú a través de nuestra comida. Montar un restaurante no es fácil, pero tener el apoyo de LEDC y tener los recursos de LEDC nos ayudó mucho a abrir nuestro primer restaurante y ahora abrir nuestro segundo restaurante.
LEDC has been so motivating and inspirational for us. My daughter found LEDC. I was content just pushing my way through one plate at a time. My daughter was not. She's the younger dreaming person between us, and she found LEDC, and it just has been a light for us. It has been education, it's been motivational, inspiring. The people that we've met here have just, it's been a great group.
When I think about another great success, it's the stories of the clients. When we were able to get one entrepreneur from one location to operating 5 additional locations during the pandemic, I think that's really speaks volumes to the impact that LEDC is able to have.
I started off as a personal trainer, and I noticed around me that there were a lot of women that looked like me, but they didn't have the same knowledge, they didn't have the same skill set, and LEDC, it helped me figure out what direction I needed to go in and to develop certain strategies in order to achieve the goals.
I think that LEDC is very dedicated to figuring out ways of helping the community and adapting. We have the flexibility necessary to really address the new needs.
Our mission is to help you. Our mission is not to make money. We understand that things happen in our lives as well. We have to be understanding to the clients themselves, even if we don't never see them in person. We have people who come with don't have the greatest credit score, who who are just opening up their business. And for a lot of banks, they don't want to take that risk. And at LEDC, we will take that risk.
They appreciate the human element, you know. It's not just a name to an email, you know. It's like, hey, this is Carlos Brown. I'm just calling to see if I can help you. I see that you're missing this document, we've attempted to reach out to you a few times. You know, my job is here to help.
We're providing services, we're providing bilingual services, we're providing services where we're focused on making our services as accessible as possible to people who might not traditionally be able to access them.
It's great to learn about this organization, especially for the first time, and you say, wow, like there is an organization directly impacting the Latino community in a positive way.
El Departamento de Vivienda del Centro Latino para el Desarrollo Económico se encarga de ayudar a la comunidad a entender procesos que son complicados para nuestra comunidad, como cómo comprar una casa.
LEDC me ayudó a tener más dinero como ayuda de la ciudad, ¿no? Entonces, si no me hubieran ayudado ellos, tal vez no hubiera podido comprar mi casa.
Because it is a community-based organization, I'm very close to the impact. I see the effects that our work is having.
My vision for the organization is that we will be able to really be the first stop for entrepreneurs or potential homeowners in the DMV area. I think it's incredible the need, but also the dedication and drive that the Latino and underserved community members have in the DMV area. I think there's been record investments in entrepreneurs and homeowners of color, but the reality is that we're shifting where we operate, right? A lot more people are moving further out into Maryland and Virginia and certain parts of Puerto Rico, that we really want to make sure that LEDC is where the need is. So one of the questions I often get is, why is LEDC in Puerto Rico? And so I like to talk about the fact that when we first went there, it was really to provide a CDFI experience to business owners in the western part of the island. But since then, it's grown to be much greater than that. One of the things that we are really pride ourselves is capacity building. And so it is our goal to provide assistance and capacity building to organizations and entrepreneurs in the island that haven't had access to those resources before. I think one of the important roles that LEDC plays for Puerto Rico is that of an advocate. It's really important that when we go to events and things in the nation's capital, that we're able to remind people their responsibilities and the importance of Puerto Rico, and that the fact that Puerto Ricans are American citizens and deserve the same access to resources as mainland residents are able to achieve. And so I'm very proud of the work that we've been doing in Puerto Rico and expanding those services and ensuring that they have a seat at the table with LEDC on their side.